You want me to sit down? Thank you. You brush your... Okay. Thank you. You have good text. Gonna go look in the mirror? Go look in the mirror. Will you put the last one away?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you wheel that over there?
Yeah.
Good. Put this over there. Do you want to open it for me?
Yeah.
Should I put it on and then you can mix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's me.
I'll just mix that up a little bit more for you. Okay?
Yeah. Man.
Your hair. Do you want to keep it for later? You can put it in your shopping cart. Yeah, put it in your shopping cart. One, two, three, four. You see the big blue one. That blue one. Do you want me to draw an airplane?
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Yay.
Yay.
Good drawing. You're an artiste. Good morning, welcome to my channel. I've been tossing and turning about doing this because I love watching them, but I think because I'm an online coach and because I'm a yoga teacher and I do a lot of online work, doing this felt like it had to be an educational thing, and I've kind of decided this is just going to be something for me. It's just me sharing my experience, not me as a coach or a teacher. It's just me as a person doing a bodybuilding competition, and I'm super excited to bring you along on the way. So I am 8 weeks out from my first ever competition. I'm competing in bikini Ifbb. Essentially, I've been training since I was 14 years old, but being obviously more consistent with it in the last 2-3 years. I'm coached by Scott Global. I am in Australia, originally Canadian. And today is what we consider a mom day. So I am with my daughter all day. She is almost 2 years old. So it's a day where we go to the gym, go to her gymnastics. I try to get some work while she's napping. She doesn't nap for very long. We see how it goes. I try to get my steps in and my posing. But yeah, I'll just be taking you along on my day-to-day life. I'm sure I'll kind of get into myself more as time goes. But for now, we'll just do these day in the life kind of videos so you can have a better understanding on what we do when we are competing for a competition. Today is also leg day. I only have one leg day a week right now. I also have one posterior day. So I do half of a leg day another day. But yes, one leg day. There's no cardio today. It's just my steps. I'm eating 1750 for calories. But yeah, I'll show you my meals, my training. We'll get into all the good stuff. Did you eat any of your food?
Yeah.
Did you? I don't think you had any food. And then we can eat together, okay? The only supplements I take are fish oil and probiotics. Like a lot of friends that use vegan protein powder, and I'm for sure you can, but when you use whey protein powder, it essentially becomes like milk or cream in this. So it tastes so much better. I haven't tried it with pea protein in a really long time. I reckon something like Macro Mike would probably taste really good, but I wouldn't risk it. I love the whey protein, hey?
Mama.
Yeah? You want to put them in?
Yeah.
It goes in the fridge.
Yeah.
You want to put it in the fridge for me?
Yeah.
Let's go put it in the fridge together. I'll open the door for you and you can put it in for me. Maya! Over here! Over here, you sweet girl. Thank you. Berries. Okay. Let me mix it up for us, okay? You want a blueberry?
Mommy.
Yeah?
Mommy.
You want to sit on my lap?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, ready? Want this blueberry? I thought that we would be finished breastfeeding by the time she was 2 years old, but yeah, she does not want to stop anytime soon. Maybe by 2.5. From Maya for when I go to the gym and she's in creche is sultana bran, raisin bran, and watermelon. She loves it. She actually eats it all the time. I just give her a cup of milk with that, and they feed her. Or lunch when we get to gymnastics, some salmon, some rice with sauce, and some avocado. It was just left over from yesterday.
Daddy.
You want to go find some doggies? Yeah, let's go for a walk. We got halfway down the street and I realized I forgot to put a diaper on her. So we are off to the gym. We just went and walked to the cafe. On the weekend, we always go to the cafes and get a cup of coffee, and this coffee shop near our house gives us these little mini brownies. So then Maya gets these little mini brownies that she loves. But now she's super clever and tries to convince me to go every morning. So I have to tell her we're not getting coffee. We only do that on the weekend. But she still wants to always go and pet the dogs. And it's an easy way to get some steps. So I'm always super happy to do that. So now we're off to the gym. I've got to train legs. She'll be in the creche. Maya loves the daycare there. It took really long for her to settle, and it was really hard. Like, I started when she was 8 weeks old, and she hardly wanted to stay up until probably she was 8 months. But now it's like I can go. I know that we get there at 8:30. I can stay, shower, get her by 10:10, and then her gymnastics is at 10:30. So it's a pretty easy, effortless thing that we do basically every morning, 6 days a week. So I just finished at the gym and now we're going to Maya's gymnastics. I did a 30-minute walk, so I just get my steps, 30 minutes on the treadmill before I did my leg day as like a warm-up as well. The devastation happened that Maya took a little nap at daycare, which is fine. She's been staying up late recently. It's been hard for her to go to bed, so she must have been really tired. But it's devastating because usually if she doesn't nap until lunchtime, she'll nap for like a solid hour at least, maybe an hour and a bit. Where now, because she had a 30-minute nap, she probably will be really hard to put down for another nap. So we'll see how it goes. I started switching it where I got my steps in at the gym and I do posing at home rather than using the posing gym or the posing room at the gym, only because it's hard to get my steps in if Maya's having a nap, but it's easy for me to do my posing in the house while she's sleeping. So I switched that around, which is great, but it just makes it hard for me to prioritize having like a long posing time when she might not sleep for that long. So we'll see how we go. Good job, sweetie. Off to gymnastics. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. You gonna hang on the bar? Look at you! So hard thing about Maya staying awake later at night is I'm not doing the normal food prep I would do once she goes to bed. So today I've got to do it, even though I'm hungry, which is tough. So 150 grams in one portion and 100 grams in the other. So I have 150 grams at lunch and 100 grams at dinner. So I always prep this in these little compartments, freeze them, and then at least just take them out when I need them. And I'm good to go. I'll chop them up as well, but right now I'm just trying to section them all off. Okay, so that was 1.5 kilos of chicken that I've separated into 250 gram portions. So one's 100 grams, one's 150. They're all diced. I put them in the freezer. I have one for tonight that will be fresh. And I'm going to try to put Maya in a nap because she's kind of in the middle of having a meltdown or something. Okay, so I got her down. Oh, didn't think I was going to do that today. So I'm glad hopefully she sleeps for like half an hour or something so I can just eat some food and get some client work done. I'm going to make the same thing I make all the time. I'll show you once I'm done making it. So I use half-fat QP mayo. It's 100 grams of just lettuce. Mix it up. Tell myself it's like a Caesar salad. And then I add 150 grams of chicken. All I do to this is I just cook it for like 2 minutes high with garlic powder and soy sauce. And then I flip them, turn it off, let it sit with the lid for like, I don't know, right now it would have been like 20 minutes, but anything over 10 minutes, and it's awesome. I usually love using an air fryer, but honestly, chicken breast in an air fryer is not great. So that is what I have for the chicken. And so with this, I have 250 grams of sweet potato that I'm just microwaving for 3 minutes with 75 grams of green beans. And that's my lunch. I put 10 grams of more QP half-fat mayo on top. So here's the final product. It's so yum. It's so filling. It's so big, like my hand. You can see how big that bowl is. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna do my posing. Just finished posing, just having a drink. This saves my life. It's so, so good. So it is 1 p.m. So I ate my first meal at 6:30 in the morning, and I wasn't able to eat my second meal until 12:30, which is a long time, but sometimes, most of the time I try to do that, only because it's easy for me to wait all morning to eat. We're so busy with the gym and gymnastics. But the afternoon, like between 2 and 4, I am hanging out to eat. So I just ate now. I have this delicious Diet Red cordial drink now. I'm going to probably eat my next meal around 2:33, and then at least it's pretty close to 6 p.m. when we have our dinner. So I'm just working on some client work, making sure everyone's set up for the week, getting back to anyone that I might need to, and then we will probably go to Garden City Shopping Mall. We go most afternoons when she's with me on a Monday or Friday, just to get some steps in. And if it's raining, it's easy, it's air conditioned, there's like kid play areas and stuff that are free, so we just go there, spend some time there before we get back home, and then she gets to see Chris. Okay, so my next meal is a little bit weird. I basically call it a crepe, but it's egg white with peanut butter, but it's powdered peanut butter that I just mixed. And then I just mixed cottage cheese and protein powder, so it's like a sweet ricotta kind of crepe. I don't know. I think it tastes good. Maya's having eggs and toast. Something that I hate about these I know step counters aren't accurate. Like, I get it. I know that they aren't. But mine, it like will reset, which is so annoying. Like, it will all of a sudden be at, like, it was at 6,200 steps, and now it's back to 6,000, and I'm like, where did I lose 200 steps from? And it happens all the time, so I just have to like mentally take note of it, and when I transfer the data that I have to my spreadsheet to show like what I've done each day, I have to just manually change it. But it kills me that it doesn't match with what the app says, and it's so weird. And it's done it sometimes like to a lot, like 800 steps all of a sudden just disappear. I don't know what it is. I have such a like little ghetto watch because I hate smart watches and I don't want notifications. Like, I just hate all of that stuff. So I only have like the most simple like pedometer, I guess. Like, it just has the time, the steps, the date. That's all I want. But anyways, I wish that there was a good one, that it was actually accurate. And especially when I'm pushing a stroller, like if your hands are not moving or swinging, you don't get the steps logged. So then if we go for a walk to the park, I know that I'm not getting my steps that I actually got, which I guess is a good thing. It means I'm just walking more than it says, and I'm still trying to get 10,000, but it's just, yeah, first world problems. We're going to the shops now and just finish up the steps for the day. So dinner is basically the same, except I add cucumber and avocado instead of the green beans, and then I have that with 100 grams of chicken. So while I have my meal, Chris is having a deluxe feed with Maya. Are you so excited?
This is my first video, I don't know what to say.
Maya's gonna eat well. Do you want to sit down with Papa? So Chris has a really nice salad, salmon, his rice, prawns. Maya's kind of got the same thing. We've got some rice, salmon, and I don't know if she'll eat the veg, but I'll try. And then I've got my regular bowl. So that's us for dinner. Maya, what you reckon? Do you love it? Do you love your salmon?
Reckon this, Maya?
You want to dance about it?
You wanna know?
As usual, I tried to put Maya down, but she is absolutely addicted to Papa time, and she won't go down. So now she'll probably watch maths with us, and that's our night. Oh yeah, and this is the last thing I drink. It's sugar-free, it's pretty delicious. It's not too sweet, but I really like it. It's yummy, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye.
Do you want to say see you next week?